Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Off the Shelf. I'm your host, Running Time HD, and this time on Off the Shelf, this is a special Western edition. You know, we're not in the room. But today, we watched the 1995 Jim Jarmusch, Johnny Depp Western.
Where did you get that goddamn clown suit? I want him brought here to me. Alive or dead don't matter, though I reckon dead would be easy.
You were a poet and a painter. And now you are a killer of white men.
Dead Man, which is a black and white old school Western film. And I do love me a Western. And as you can see, I like this film quite a lot, as you can see with this special little thing I did. Campfire edition, man. You can see it illuminating off my face. But, yeah, this film had Johnny Depp. It had Alfred Molina in it for like a small bit. He didn't have a name, but he was there. Steve Buscemi was there as an extra for as a bartender. He had 0 lines of dialogue. Yeah, the movie I thought was really good. I really liked it. Honestly, I like a lot of Jim Jarmusch's films. I've watched Ghost Dog before. I've also watched Dead Don't Die, which is really good, and this one is also really good. Those are all the Jim Jarmusch films that I've seen, but I plan on watching more of them if we can find them, if we can come across them. But this one, I just really liked the style. I thought it was really well shot. The acting was great. Johnny Depp was really young in this movie, and it was like he still looks the same though. Like, he was really young, but he still looked the same. You know, it's so weird. He's just like, he's barely aged over the years, and it's just so. It's like I don't know, man. But also I think the plot also felt like an old school Western. You know, the plot is basically Johnny Depp's character. His name is William Blake, and he gets sent to he's an accountant over in Cleveland, and he goes all across the country to go to another place where he gets a calling to be the accountant there, but he's like, it took so long for him to get there that he was replaced and that he didn't have a job. So he used up all his money to get from the train ride from Cleveland to there, so he didn't have any money left. So then he went to the saloon and he got a drink. He went outside. This girl got thrown out of the saloon. He walked her home. Then he slept with her, but then she didn't tell him that she actually had a fiance already, and he was gonna shoot Johnny Depp, but she got in the way and she took the bullet, but it still hit Johnny Depp, went right through her and hit him. And then Johnny Depp took a gun from under her pillow, and he shot the dude. He missed twice. He hit the wall twice and then hit his throat, and the guy died. It looked great, actually. I think the special effects in this looked great. The film is very low budget. I feel like the film is fairly low budget, but it did really good for the money that they had. And I feel like in that scene, he then grabbed his stuff, he jumped out the window, and then stole the dude's horse. And then he came across a Native American his name is Nobody, and he was really great. And I think one of my favorite lines from the movie is "stupid fucking white man." That is a great line. That's like what he says to Johnny Depp when he's like trying to lodge the bullet out, but he can't. It's too deep. And I just feel like the movie was very well written. It's like, then he meets Nobody, which is Native American, and then actually the father, who's the guy that he was going to work for, of the guy that he killed, put a bounty on him. He sent bounty hunters to kill him, And like the whole movie, you're following the bounty hunters trying to get after him, and that you're like switching back and forth to the bounty hunters and to him. So, and the bounty hunters aren't very like functional as a team. They're like, they have all worked alone, so they're not good at working together, which shows as they're very dysfunctional and they don't work a lot, and that's what gets them killed. They all kill each other except for the last one, who is Bishop from Alien. With it's not actually Bishop, but it's the actor, so I'm just gonna believe that it's Bishop. I don't remember his name, it's just Bishop. Then, him and Nobody, Johnny Depp and Nobody, they were doing all this, and then when Nobody first met him, his name is William Blake, and back then there was actually a poet by the same name of William Blake. So throughout the whole film, nobody believes that Johnny Depp is the reincarnation of that poet, and he's trying to get him back to the spirit world. And a lot of at the end, there's a lot of Native American imagery, which I actually really liked. I think it was really neat, and a lot of stuff happens. Eventually, Johnny Depp, he starts killing more people, and he gets a higher pay bounty, right? And at one point, the bishop bounty hunter guy, he ends up killing both of the other bounty hunters, eating one of them and shooting the other one in the head because he's a cannibal. And actually, the hand prop looked pretty good. But we don't see that guy for a while, and then he's rowing a boat as Nobody. And Johnny Depp got shot twice. He got shot first at the beginning of the movie, and during him trying to escape from this guy getting in a canoe. This guy walked up behind him and bang, shot him with a repeater. He then turned around and shot the guy with the repeater. It's also with his repeater, by the way, that he took from a cop that he killed. But I think it's really funny on how he was a super shit shot when he first moved there, and then once he after he was doing all this, and after a few days, he was master marksman, just perfect shots, just shooting people in the head, perfect shots. And a lot of stuff happens, and then at the end of the movie, Johnny Depp's gonna die, right, because he's been shot twice, and the Bishop bounty hunter is after him. He's right on his tail, and Nobody takes Johnny Depp to a camp, a Native American camp, and he talks with, was it the chief of the tribe? I don't know. He talks to some hot, decorated, an elders. He talks to the elders of the tribe, and he eventually gets, by the end of the movie, he's all wrapped up in not like a mummy, but he's got a blanket around him. He's got these Native American ornaments all over him, and he's in a little boat, and Nobody tells him that he's gonna go into he's gonna go to the spirit world. That's where the boat's gonna take him. And actually, the bounty hunter comes out and he tries to shoot Johnny Depp and he misses. Then Nobody turns around with a repeater, and then they both shoot each other at the same time. The bounty hunter and Nobody shoot each other at the same time, killing each other. That was a really good scene. And actually, then it just shows shots of his boat drifting into the ocean off to the spirit world, which I thought was actually quite a nice ending. I don't know why, out of all the through all the three Jim Jarmusch films that I've seen, that all the main characters have died. In all of them, but I think this one, I feel this one, is the nicest way. I think the only way for this story to end was with Johnny Depp dying, because the whole story is about him going to the spirit world, right? That's the whole story of it. So I don't know. I don't think it could have ended any other way. And he ended up going to the spirit world by the end. Well, at least it's implied. So yeah, I actually quite liked the ending. I mean, he didn't seem very happy in the human world, so he's probably happier in the spirit world anyway. And I just really like this film. I think the special effects are great. At one point, the Bishop bounty hunter guy steps on a dead guy's head, and it's great. The head just goes, he just squishes it like a tomato, and it's great. I think the little special effects that are there are great. I mean, it's just really good. Honestly, if you're a fan of Westerns, if you're a fan of Jim Jarmusch, if you're a fan of Johnny Depp, fan of, like, black and white films, kind of like The Lighthouse, I would highly recommend this film. Honestly, if you're just a fan of movies, I would recommend this film because it's really good. Like, it's a really good movie, and I think there's a lot to get out of it. I'm a big fan of Jim Jarmusch, and this film just really proves why, and it just really, like, just reintroduces my love for Westerns. Because I haven't watched a Western in a while, but I think this film just really shows me why I love Westerns. And, yeah, I think that you should go find a copy of this film, pick it up. Maybe if you're fancy, get the Criterion version. I think I'm going to rate this film an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. And I think I've said my piece. You know, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you liked it. I hope you share this with your friends, subscribe, turn those notifications on, comment down below on how much you liked it. And this has been Runtime HD, Campfire Edition, and try not to be a stupid fucking white man. Signing off. Signing off. And that's not a fake fire, that's a real fire.